Evening, guys and girls. I'm in the mood for a meatball sub. I don't want to go to Subway. I don't want some mush. I want some smoked meatballs on the fornetto. I've got the fornetto warming up. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know how to get that set up. But we're going to smoke these around 250 degrees Celsius, 120 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to mix the mince. So I've got 750 grams of minced steak, and I've got 500 grams of minced pork. We're going to mix them in quickly just to get that sort of fat and flavour from the pork and that steak to a real nice Italian meatball. So once we've mushed that up, which is getting somewhere near, we're going to take about a cup of freshly grated parmesan. Please don't buy the dried stuff, buy the fresh stuff and grate it yourself. It'll add so much more flavour. I'm going to get that in there, and we'll just keep mixing. Right, let's add some flavour. I'll just give my hands a wipe off first. So we're going to have a tablespoon of black pepper, and I like the black pepper. You've got to have garlic with the Italian meatball, so we're going to have a tablespoon of garlic powder. We're going to have a tablespoon of onion powder. These are going to be like flavour bombs in your mouth. And it wouldn't be Italian if it weren't for some oregano or oregano or whatever you want to call it. Get them in there. I know we've added the parmesan, which is salt, but we'll add another tablespoon of salt just for flavour to help with it. We're going to take a good handful of, again, home ground breadcrumbs. Going to crack in one egg. And then just to help with a bit of moisture, I'm going to add in some milk. A couple of tablespoons of milk. Right. Mix this all now with your hands. It's going to be gooey, it's going to be sticky. You can actually smell all the spices coming through already in these meatballs. Right, I'll just get this mixed and then we'll get to forming. Ooh, escaping. Right, got all the ingredients nicely combined. The smell is divine. Next thing is, let's get these shaped into some sort of ping pong or a golf ball shaped shies. Again, because we're making meatball subs, we don't want them too big. So a bit smaller than that. So if I can pinch it in my fingers, it's about a nice ping pong ball size. Right, you don't need to watch me make all of these, so I'll get these all rolled out and then we'll get to add them on barbecue. Right, we've got all our meatballs made. There's 5 of us in this house, so I'm not eating all of these, just in case you think I'm going to eat them all. But there's enough there to make at least 5, possibly 6 good sub sandwiches. We only want a little bit of smoke, but we are going to give them 40 minutes of smoke. So a couple of chunks of apple wood, just from our Weber. Bag, handy bags, get them off Amazon. Not getting paid for any of this, I just, there's the products I use, so if I use them I'm going to tell you about them. So open up our smoker and transfer our meatballs in. We're going to smoke these for around 40 minutes. So I'm going to give it 10 minutes and then we're going to get to making a simple marinara or tomato sauce. Let me get these on. Try and keep looking at the camera while I'm doing it. I can't do it. I really wish I knew how that guy did all that chopping around and cooking, looking at the camera all the time. See that smoke starting to come through. Nice bit of distance between them all. Pop our lid on. Like I said, we're going to smoke them for around 40 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Not worried about if they're cooked, because we are going to finish them off in the marinara sauce, and we're going to get them into a sheet pan and we'll get them on there and finish them off cooking in that tomato sauce. So I'll give it 10 minutes. Let's get some smoke on these and then we'll get to making that sauce. Hope you're enjoying the video, guys. If you are, don't forget that subscribe button down there. I really would like to try and grow this channel, especially for Christmas. It'd be a great Christmas present for me. Take care, guys. Meatballs have been smoking for around 20 minutes now. Smoke's died down, so I can get to making me tomato sauce. So got my nice little gas stove on. Get my cast iron pot. I'm going to start with some nice passata. This is 690 grams of organic passata. It's like everything. If you're going to get it, try and get the best that you can get. It always makes things taste so much nicer. There. Waste not, want not. Keeping with them flavours that we had earlier, but we're going to swap down to a teaspoon. We're going to have a teaspoon of black pepper. We'll probably go 2 teaspoons of oregano. Get the lids back on. Turn that to a simmer so we don't get too hot. I've got some garlic granules. I'm going to go 1 teaspoon of them. And then onion granules. So that. Keeping them flavours to match in with the meatballs. Add in that tomato. Got flavour. And my nice little secret ingredient. 1 teaspoon of smoked chipotle paste. That's just going to give a little bit of heat, a little bit of smoke. And maybe just a pinch of sugar just to cut through. I don't want quite a teaspoon, so I don't want it over salty. give them ingredients a good stir. And we're going to get this tomato sauce nice and warm, and then in sort of the next 10-15 minutes we'll take the meatballs out and we'll get them into this tomato sauce. Give it a good simmer for 5 to 10 minutes just to concentrate them flavours down. Let all the sort of herbs and spices get to know each other. I'm going to let this simmer down. I'm going to give it a quick taste test. Got a bit of the older Tiger Red. That's lovely. Right, I'll see you when it's time to putting them together. See you in a bit. I can't go in for a double dip now, can I? Oh well. Meatballs have had 40 minutes now. Sauce has simmered for 10 minutes. It's nice and lush. Let's have a look, see how much smoke the meatballs have picked up. They look absolutely fan-dabby-dosey. Give them a quick probe. So they're sitting around 61 degrees at the moment, 63. I'm going to take them up to 70 degrees, so we are going to finish them off in the sheet pan with the sauce. But yeah. Look at that smoke. Juicy, sweet meatballs. So, transfer all the meatballs. Buster is just there sniffing the air. They smell amazing. As quick as we can so I don't lose all my heat or my fire out of control down the bottom. Oh, they smell amazing. Something to keep you nice and warm on a winter's night. Meatballs and a cup of coffee. What do you reckon, Buster? He's sat next to the log burner just over there, keeping himself nice and warm. How lucky was that? They're just... Oh, no, escapee! It's in. 10-second roll. Right. We now need to transfer our beautiful marinara sauce over the top of all of our meatballs. Just going to make them nice, juicy. Don't want to waste any of that tomato sauce. Oh no! I think I've just splashed myself. So normally I burn myself, today I'm splashing myself. Get them everywhere. I could have maybe made a little bit more sauce, but I don't want them too saucy, I just want them nice and juicy. Give them all a good turn in that sauce. Don't want to waste any of that sauce. So, get them in that sheet pan. One last flourish of flavour. That freshly grated parmesan. I wonder what the hell that was. It's the dog. Bit more of that freshly grated parmesan over the top. And then some tin foil. Let's make a nice little tent. that meatball parcel back in that tray onto the BBQ, and now we're going to take them up to an internal temp of 70 degrees Celsius, 160 degrees Fahrenheit, so that they're safe to make our sandwiches. See you when it's time to assembly. So they've been on for about 30 minutes now, and I have just temped them and they are up to 70 degrees inside. I nearly went to take that off with my hands. Trusty tea towel. Pop them up there. Just put the lid on the barbecue, keep it warm. Let's have a look. Steamy. You're going to have to come in for a close-up. I will cut, close-up, and then get to making a sub. Plenty of juices coming out. Nice tomato flavour, nice smoke. Got some mozzarella cheese. And some probably 7-inch, 8-inch soft hoagies. Let's get to making. Got our bread. I've already sliced it. Some nice soft hoagies. Again, you decide what bread you want. I just wanted a nice soft bread, and I've got some sliced mozzarella. Cut it into pretty triangles. I'm going to shove that mozzarella down in the bottom. I'll do them one by one. I'm hoping I can squeeze it all in this sheet pan and get it back in the barbecue to melt. But that could be a big ask. We'll find out. I'll get to stuffing these. Right, got them all stuffed, and we'll get our meatballs into our sub. Try and get them between that mozzarella, and I think we're going to get 4 meatballs to a sub. Right, I'll just get on with stuffing these. That was super tasty, but painful at the same time. I'll get some of our marinara sauce, and we're going to drizzle it over them meatball subs. I have to say, these look pretty damn amazing. Notice I kept one back. That's for me and Buster. We're going to give it a slice and a taste. Keep some of that sauce back, and we can serve some more of that on. Right, Parmigiano Reggiano over the top. Nice and fudge. A little bit over mine and Buster's. And a last chefy flourish of oregano, just to make that herby bread from a height. Looks nice and pretty. Chuck it over, I'm sure the fish will enjoy it. Right, pop them back in to the barbecue. I'll let them warm. While they're warming, let's go in for a taste of the meatballs. One for me, one for Buster. Yeah, Bust. Delicious. Let's see when we get them out the barbecue. I'm going to finish that one off, and there's one there for Buster as well. I can't wait for a meatball sub. Got the toast on. I'll shut that vent down now. Ow! I'll snuffle it out. The bread, just got a nice bit of toast on the top. The mozzarella starting to melt. Did I tell you it was hot? Meatball subs, baby, meatball subs! How? Drop them into our little tray. Oh, I can't get it out. Look at that. Beautiful meatball Subway sandwich. Bit of a crunch on the top, still soft at the bottom. I do realise this is going to be really stupid. I'll pop that back in there, keep it warm. Just enough juice, just enough cheese. That is delicious. Buster, me and you are going to go inside and eat these, yeah? Sounds a plan. Don't bother going to a sandwich shop. Please make your own. The taste is just, well, it's just out there. It's like day and night to what you get from a sandwich shop. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give us a like, do that comment down below and let us know what you reckon, see if you want me to do anything else. Do you want me to change things up? Do you want me to cook on any of the other barbecues? It is winter, so we're going to be cooking quite a lot in the night time, work in the daytime, cooking at night. But keep a lookout. I'm going to get to eating my sandwich. If you do, always check out these videos over here, but I can't stop eating this. It's bloody lovely. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep on cooking.